Oh no, we're running out. Are we gonna have enough? Talk about right down to the wire. Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of the DIY Remodel Show. Today we're going to be installing a new shower valve. We got the tub set yesterday. I wasn't able to use the footage for that. I had technical difficulties with the mic, so we'll show you that another time. But this is the old shower valve. We're going to cut this out and then we're going to solder on new copper into our new valve, solder on a new drop ear 90 down here for the tub spout with the stub out, and then solder on a new drop ear 90 up top for the shower head. We'll get that all secure and then we'll install our surround. The shower valve we're going to be using today is this Moen Adler. So that is not the shower valve I ended up using for this install. That shower valve that was provided it was just for shower only, and I didn't realize it at the time when I was talking about it. So I ended up returning that one and getting a shower valve that also had the tub spout option. So here's our valve. So before we start, it's important to know that you want to mount this valve so that way this is flush with your finished surface, whether it's tile, whether it's a plastic surround. This is your guide. The first thing you want to do is you want to remove the cartridge from the shower valve body. There's just a little safety pin here. Pull that out. Try not to get that dirty. Okay, make sure that your water is turned off, and then we're gonna cut out the old plumbing here. I want to leave as much of this as I can, obviously, so I'm not soldering down here in a hole. So we're gonna cut everything off, clean up all the ends, and then solder on some new fittings. Okay, so we got these cut off and cleaned up, ready to accept some fittings. So for the height here, we're going to be 32 inches on center roughly for our shower valve, and then you want your tub spout to be anywhere from 6 to 11 inches below that. So I'll just kind of pick somewhere in there and that makes sense. So I'll mark my studs where center is going to be for the valve. We can plumb that in. And then after I've plumbed in the valve, then I'll actually plumb in my downspout for the tub spout. And that's, like I said before, that's going to get a drop ear 90, so it's nice and secure, because later on we're going to cut that down. We're going to add a threaded adapter to it and screw on our tub spout after the surround is in. We're gonna have to get some smaller blocking. Okay, so now I'm marking center off of this wall. Center of drain, 14 1/4. Mother. I forgot to turn on my mic, but here I am with the correct shower valve. Pretty much all I'm saying here is the importance of leaving the valve plumb. That way that the stem of the valve isn't angled up or down when it comes out of the wall after you put the surround on. Now I'm just scoring the inside of all the fittings on the shower valve so I can prepare them for being soldered. Now I'm just applying flux to the shower valve so I don't forget to do it later. Every time I clean a fitting, I religiously am going to flux it right afterwards. So pretty much what I'm talking about here, which you can't hear me, is I'm adjusting the height of the shower head. Most of the time on these older showers, the shower head's really low. And in this case, I'm adjusting it up to like 65 inches, and that way it sits up above the surround and gives you a little bit more headroom. And just to be clear, that's from the top of the edge of the tub, that's not from the floor. So from the floor, it's probably closer to 80 inches, so it's pretty substantial. Okay, now we need to figure out to make sure this is perpendicular. So what I like to do is I just measure over from the wall here to center the pipe. So at the back, 14 1/4. The front, 14 1/8. Pretty good. Okay guys, that's how you effectively install a shower valve. I'll bring you guys in there for a close-up, take a look at the joints. A couple things I wanted to point out. It's important that we make sure everything is centered in line with the drain for aesthetics mainly, and that things are perpendicular. Now this is important because when we put our faceplate on, or a beauty ring, when we slip that over, we want that to sit flat against the surround. And then same thing with the escutcheon up top, we want that to sit flush on the drywall. Okay, so here we have our couplers where we tapped in. We got our stub out for the spout later. Here's our new valve, 90'd over. All our joints are sweated. And I come up here, I drop your 90. That's nice and secure. So there it is. My blocking's a little rough, but it's totally fine. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. This completes this episode of the DIY Remodel Show. Thank you guys for watching. It would mean a lot if you guys would hit that subscribe button.